Welcome back. This is Shadow Drake. Alright, so my rocket's back, it's refilled up, and it is day 357. I think to hit my timeline, I am going to work on the gas rocket. Originally, I was going to work on the mining rockets, but what I'm going to do is I am going to send my 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 scanner out because it's full again. We're going to send it out to scan some good rocket nodes. So, yeah. I've been thinking about this one. This one's kind of been tricky because as of right now, it's been a while for the beta. I don't know where I am on this video series. Do you have food? Y'all have plenty of food. There goes the rocket. Very slowly. So I need to go ahead and build some stuff that I'm going to need. So first, I am going to need the mounts. Do I even have that in here? No, I just have that. Whatever. Okay, so I started to think. I know it's dangerous when Shadow Drake starts to think. I started thinking about this. I should have plenty of stuff to actually be able to do. Look, I even tier 2'd my stuff. So, you know, my base is mostly well set up. I technically have this station right here, and I'm thinking what I am going to do, if I actually have enough frames, is probably make a mount right here. Right there. And then try to work on building the rockets. This is not a great place to put things, I'm not gonna lie. Because I wanted to do that. Oh, this has been fixed up. Now I'm actually processing other stuff. So I'm processing water. See, there's water in here. I get it all squared away. I actually don't remember what I've gotten done. I think I did it. I showed it off. I don't remember. But I am processing water, so now I actually have 824 liters of water. Hooray! I expanded my wintercrest spots so that I can do better cooling. They're not grown yet. They're growing. Like I said, they're growing. You see this small field. I'm leaving this alone because I want these to grow so that I can populate the field better. In fact, I need to add the poop in here. I don't even remember how many there are in here. I mean, I guess I could use the seeds right here, but we got alpha and beta strains. But, you know, the goal is I want this to be working a lot more often so that this can provide ample cooling. You know, having close to 14 kilojoules of constant cooling is actually going to be pretty late game type stuff. It'll be amazing. Maybe I'll actually be able to remove a cooling tower. Oh yeah, see? It's processing ice, 120. And yeah, it's actually water ice this time. So yeah, now water is actually being processed. And this is not going to process any water unless it for sure knows that there is, if there's ice in there, that will not allow this to process out. The same point, if there is nitrous, liquid nitrous in here, same thing, it'll keep it shut off so that I should not have any nitrous going into my water system. And then, of course, this is going to be actively processing this stuff based on what this is says to do, you know, whether that should be processing or not. And this is giving me CO2, oxygen, and even nitrogen. So yeah. Okay. As far as processing my cryo stuff goes, I've been tweaking it more and more. And the biggest thing is that I've been too conservative with this. Like, I I didn't push this to be low, so therefore not much was being made. I also don't have enough liquids in here, so it's slowed down. I'm technically processing 2 moles a tick of liquid volatiles. This is getting close to filling, but remember, I think I set it to 75%, and now I'm finally processing oxygen in here, and you can tell that it's barely condensing anything. Like, barely condensing anything. I technically need to do another one of that, but it's the cooling is suffering hard for this. That's the big problem with this. Oxygen is hard to cool down, and therefore, I'm having a lot of latent energy because it's warm, and then I'm trying to condense a lot. It's just not working out too well. So I need more liquid nitrogen here, because as you can tell, the more liquid nitrogen I have in here, the greater my latent energy, which theoretically means I should be pushing even more cooling. Slowly pushing more cooling. But the problem is, I did not have enough liquid nitrogen. So, and then when I shut this off, what I find out is that most of this evaporates and I go back to my old number. So that just means I really don't have enough liquid nitrogen. So my whole system is kind of bottlenecking itself, because I guess this is not pressurized enough, therefore I'm not getting enough liquids, therefore I'm not getting enough evaporation, blah, 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 blah. Same old, same old. But I really want to work on the gas collection rocket. And I did think about possibly putting it over here, where my space miner is supposed to go. But then the problem with that is, this is supposed to be the space miner. And while I got the stuff set up to do that, I was planning on using an oxygen line. I could do nitrous. And while this is probably the most... Actually, you know what? Let's build it on the space miner. I can build it on the space miner. I can temporarily make the liquid pumps to fill it up and then remove them. Because this has all the stuff for me to extend and work on here. Yeah, let's do that. And what I'm going to end up doing is making it almost like a carbon copy of the of the ice miner rocket. But I'm going to use a pressure I'm gonna use a pressure. I'm gonna fall down this hole. I'm gonna use the heavy pressure liquid, the heavy liquid pressure fed, or is it heavy? Ah, okay. This is the stupidest OSHA hazard. It's the dumbest OSHA hazard I've ever made right there. Okay, so the tough part with that is going to be we're gonna use the D version right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's a 5. Let's go take a quick look at the other rocket. That rocket right there. My ice miner, because it's gonna be identical to the ice miner. And then of course I gotta remove some stuff. It's wrench. Okay, so it's literally just 2 fuselages and that. So I think what I'm going to try to do is do 3 fuselages plus a cone. So 3 fuselages, engine, and a cone. Okay. Got it. Okay, got it. 3 fuselages and a cone will work. And then I guess I'll have the mount over there so that I can immortalize my my Janus rockets. I believe I did this on the last video, and it's actually heading very stable. It's a very perfect 50-50 mix right there. It's really good. Okay. I need to go on ahead and queue stuff. Alright, so there's the mounts, which I'm gonna need. So we're gonna need 2 power umbilicals, 4 liquid umbilicals. We won't need any launch towers for now. don't. We're gonna need one avionic, one data link because I've already built the data links. Won't need a tracker. Let's just build 4 batteries just in case. Don't need a cargo. We're gonna need 2 of these. Don't need a miner. Don't need a scanner. Don't need the heads or the drills. I did not build the atmospherics. Okay. Let me see. Collector? It's a rocket gas collector from rocket atmospherics, and it makes 2, so it needs 2 of these. So atmospherics. I'm gonna go ahead and build 2 of these. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, let's get more copper. Let's get more steel. While that's building, let's do that.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
Did I just... what did I do? I did scroll lock. Okay. Alright, so let's get the copper. Now, I really don't like to automate my furnaces. I know that that's like one of the biggest things. I see that a lot. And it really is cool. Not gonna lie, it is cool to have that. Let's do 1 electrum. Mm. I believe I have some steel inside. Alright. It should give me the copper and the steel, and it should be good. The electrum is for the everything else that needs electrum. Oh, those stack. I didn't know that. Okay. And send. Steel and Invar. I don't think I'll need any more, but shoot, I need to build more steel. Well, okay. I was incorrect. So let's just do some steel so that way it's done. Because I'm pretty sure the scanner rocket has made it by now and it's scanning stuff. So, this is the thing with the rocket is the filtration and the collector, and these are pretty big kits. Oh, let's get the steel first. So 1, 2, 3. Then the coal. Now you can see that I'm actually filling up on supplies here, which is kind of a good sign. And these things are running at 1.19 RPM, and so you see that they're processing a dirty ore roughly every 3 ticks. So 1.5 seconds they process that. So now I have 3 combustion centrifuges processing that fast. They should keep up with my mining outpost. So I was originally going to start this video and do the ore miner, but then I decided since I want to try to hit my goal of you know, Janus volatiles by a year, I'm actually pushing it close, and I've been capable of doing that. It's just that I've been delaying the inevitable. I'm just now actually starting to work towards that goal. So what I am hoping to accomplish is with the heavy pressure fed engine, I'm gonna see if I can rely on that thrust. Are you done? Did you just print everything? The 4 umbilicals, the batteries, the AV. Wow, you did print everything. Okay, wow. Okay, but I'm gonna need more piping. So let's 40 pipes. and 20 utilities. Okay. Let's check on the scanner rocket real quick. I'm particularly concerned about nickel and cobalt. Oh, it's not even there yet. It's almost there. Wow, it took it quite a while. But yeah, it's like 700 seconds. So okay, so that's good. You see how long it took? All right, back to doing work. All right.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
So let's see what I'm thinking about. Heavy pressure fed liquid engine. Perfect. Okay, so 250, 500, 750. This is another 750, so that's 1500 plus another 100. That's 1600. So I'm at 1600 kilograms of weight. I'm going to put quite a lot of nitrous and volatile, so that's going to give me some more weight. But what I am hoping is, and this is what I'm talking about. Let me pump liquid engine. The pump liquid engine is 140% efficient. The Let me just do liquid engine. That'll probably be easier. The pressure fed liquid engine is 160. So you see I'm at 140 and 160. I originally was thinking of doing the pump liquid engine because I could keep it nice and clean and simple. But then I had a thought. If I wanted to do the pressure fed liquid engine for higher efficiency, more thrust so that I can get there faster, that would be a good thing. Because I mean, you saw that it took like what full 3 minutes to leave orbit on the pump liquid engine at that weight. The heavy pressure fed liquid engine is 144% efficient, so it is about as efficient as the pump liquid engine, but it can get me significantly more thrust. And so what I'm hoping is maybe with that more thrust, it can get to orbit faster. Yeah, sure, it's going to spend fuel a little bit faster. The pump liquid is 18 moles per tick. The pressure fed liquid with nitrous is, I believe, 28. So I'm assuming that this is going to be double. So I'm thinking it's going to spend fuel a little bit faster, but it should have like significantly more thrust. So hopefully that kind of balances that out. That's kind of always been the tough part with this. I wish I could see what this looks like fully built. Let's see what that looks like fully built. I don't even remember what that was. Get back in there. Ew. Let's see what D3 looks like. I think that was D3. Okay, hold on. And then it's Aim Grinder. Okay, let's see D5 and D6. D2. D5 and D2. Ugh. I think that's fine for the bottom. Isn't that what I built for the other one? The miner? You know what? It doesn't matter, Shadow Drake. It does not matter what your rocket looks like. All that matters is that it functions, right? Isn't that right, guys? It doesn't matter how the base looks like, just that it works. That's how it's always been, right? Right? Let's put a D6, and let's put a fairing D2. Alright, so that's what I'm hoping to do. That's the max that I intend to do with this rocket. Now, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of guesswork here because Shadow Drake has never built a gas collection engine. So Shadow Drake does not know exactly what to do with it. Shadow Drake is also talking about himself in the third person. Shadow Drake is definitely a sane individual. Alright, a screwdriver. I feel like that's one of those cartoons where it's like, the screw and the ball, where they're like calling, the subtle nods where it's like, you're a screwball. Then I need steel sheets. Alright, got it. Okay, so now comes the whole everything. So, whoops. That might be too big, to be honest. I've had a very light amount of working with the rockets for this end. I'm gonna need the analyzers, the liquid pumps. I need to get the engines, the bottom engine sorted out first, so that I know exactly how much space I'm using. That's perfect, I believe. Okay. Now I need the liquid umbilicals. I do have a battery right there. I need 2 liquid pumps, the battery. I need one of you for sure. And I do need a purge valve. Okay, so let's get that. Because, I mean, this is going to be nitrous, so it's going to need to be able to get rid of stuff. So I really hope that that is done, or that I have some spares here somewhere. I got a pressure regulator. Awesome, that's a spare. I have a volume pump. That'll work. So I just need one more liquid volume pump. I have so much junk in here. I have plenty of liquid pipes. I had some right here. Okay, I need one more liquid pump. Okay. Oh, I'm actually out of silicon. Wow, okay. Just, take all of that. Okay. And, okay. Temporary storage. I know, it bugs people. It bugs me too. 1, 2, 3, and, 4. Okay. Let's check on the rocket real quick. Ow. Look, okay, in real life I actually trip over literally anything and everything. Alright, are you done yet? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is what... Silver, I don't care about silver. We're getting a lot of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete the silver. Delete the silver. Did I just get another silver? Wow, okay. Lead, nickel, lead. Okay, that gives me a chance to get some cobalt. Alright. Now, uh... yeah, that's still printing, right? Yeah, that's still printing. Thinking about it, I already have that set up. I might as well start using the hard suit. There's no reason for me to just stick to this. Whatever. I've practically become a purist with this. Okay. Let's see. The engine pipe. Always going to need this type of build right here. Okay, so this is going to be the engine pipe analyzer right there. So this is liquid anal gas GC for gas collector engine. Okay, so we got that. We need 3 different pipes. So we need a pipe going up here, pipe going up here, and a pipe going up here. Because what I want to do is have the... Oh, I need another pressure regulator. I want... This is volatiles. This is purge valve right here. This is the purge valve, and this is going to be my oxidizer. So what I can do because of that is I can set my... This is going to be where my nitrous comes in. This is going to be a bad... Hold on. This may not work out as well as I thought. hold on. This is a problem right there. Okay, so removing this, engine analyzer is going to be right here instead. The where's the hand drills right there? That's gonna be right there. Okay. That's my volatiles. That's the purge valve. This is my GC liquid anal that I probably should have actually copied the name, but I completely forgot. Liquid anal GC engine. Okay, we need that. Now what I can do is have my me and my smart rotation just does not. It's this one. There we go. There we go. So this is for my nitrous. This is for volatiles. Okay, perfect. And then I need that, and then I need another regulator, which I need to. How much space did I have? You know what? I'm actually gonna start wearing the hard suit now. I kind of want the speed. Let's do a quick change. I mean, it's no longer winter. It's no longer winter. Oh, but I have less inventory space if I do that. Oh, dang it. Okay. Okay. So let's move everything. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I need a pressure regulator and a liquid pump. Need another regulator. Let's check on that real quick. Eat and drink. Alright, let's see what we got here. 1 cobalt, are you serious? Okay, I don't need lead. I don't need this much lead. We got 1 nickel, 2 nickel, 3 nickel, 4 nickel. That's too much nickel. Come on, I want at least 2 more cobalt before this. Okay, let's turn that battery off. It takes 400 to scan one? No wonder. I want to be able to scan like three cobalt and 3 nickel so that I can see what my options are. Because I do want it to be able to go scan some other stuff. Okay.
Oxygen critical.
Alright, now that I'm moving faster and I can jetpack. Let's see what my options are for the gas. Okay. Oh, come on, I'm so fast I actually cannot control myself anymore. Oh lord, that's significantly less space. Okay. So, what I have for the oxidizers and stuff. I have 1.08, so 1.08 kiloliters and 1.92 kiloliters. So basically about 4, yeah, about 4 doubles and 5 doubles worth. That's actually too many. It's like 1.6. So if I put 4 here, I need to put 4, 6, about 7. So 4 and let's do 4 and 7. Okay. Four and 7. I need those 2 regulators and pumps. I really like to do the engine first because the engine gives a good baseline for how much space I'm already taking up. And once I have a good baseline for how much space the engine is taking up as far as space in the rocket is, I could probably figure out better how to actually fit the gas collection. Alright, so let's get this down first. That's going to be the nitrous, and this is going to be the pressurant valve to go right back to the liquids, liquid volatiles. Okay, so right off the bat, for the nitrous, it looks like I only need 4, if I remember right. I'm going to go ahead and put this here because I want to put an analyzer for the nitrous right here. And it looks like I should probably do the same thing, but over here for the volatiles. And now that I got that done, I have the analyzers for both of them. So now it's the matter of fitting stuff. So I just want 4. So 1. Don't want to put that there. I can actually put a 3. A 3. 2, 2, like that. So if I connect these together, like this, that's the nitrous line. And that's a total of 960. So that should be enough, right? It's about the same as what I'm putting in there. Okay, let's see. If I fill this up to 900, so like 900 liters of nitrous. That's the wrong one, Shadow Drake. Pull up my calculator out. 900 times 38.5. It's about 34,000. That's not quite what I want, though. Okay. I got an idea. So rather than do that, we do the up angled like that, so that I can go on ahead and remove this one right here. Remove. That's the wrong thing. Now that I have that, it's going to be 1,050. That's better. So now if I do like 1,000 liters times 38.5, that's 38,500. I think that should be enough. That might be way overdone though, but that should be more than enough. Okay, so now here's the thing. I need you're in the wrong spot. There. I need to have the cables. The cable routing. Oh, I forgot to equip that. Okay. And finally, the routing. I have a jetpack. What am I doing? Okay. Now I can put the cable analyzer right there. Alright, so I have my analyzer for my engine. Oh, I forgot that one right there. Alright, so that's my engine gobbledygook right there. And then I can just run this straight up, to be honest. Okay. Now I need about 1,600, about 1,700 liters for all of this. So probably the easiest thing for me to do is connect this like so. Okay. Now that that's all connected for the time being, that's 430. That means I need another lots. So that means 250. This is going to be space intensive. Okay, so the good news is I have space right here in the middle. Maybe. Right there. Hmm. Can I rearrange something over here? I'm trying to not go too high with that. Okay. Hmm. So if I put a 250 right there, that'll probably tighten things up a bit better, but I need to have this liquid analyzer for the volatile somewhere. I forgot the paint kit, but okay, so these are 350 if I remember right. 360. Three of them is 9,080 plus stats. That might work. I don't like these just for the reason that they use up quite a lot of space. Yeah, I can do that. And then I just put okay, let's get some more insulated utility pipes. I gotta rethink that one up a little bit better. Oh, I gotta get the umbilicals in there too. There you go. I'm probably gonna end up moving these anyways. Okay, so that's the umbilicals for that. Okay, now time to check on my thing. Yeah, the extra speed is helping. Do I have any more umbilicals here? The answer to that is no. So I'm gonna need electronic parts, steel sheets, more cable coils. So it's my electronic parts. Did I put steel sheets in here? Yep, steel sheets. One of these boxes has a lot of cable coils if I remember correctly. That one has steel sheets. There we go. Cable coils. And then I am going to need my battery, my U. That'll be it for now. I forgot to check on the scanner. Because yeah, think I think I, I think I'm close as far as the fuel is concerned. Okay, is there 3 cobalts? There is 3 cobalts. Perfect. Go for the cobalt. And again, when this is about 1200 is when I should take it back, so I should be able to fully scan 3 of these and call it good. I might actually be good to scan all of that and then bring it back, refill it back up, and then send it out to go scan the basics. Because I want to send the gas miner out and then bring it back as kind of like a trophy. to be like Janus volatiles. Okay. Now, the only reason I'm being very picky about the space that I'm using. Oh, wait, hold on a second, guys. I can fit more if I do build horizontally like this. I completely forgot that that's an option. Okay, 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 that'll work, that'll work, that'll work. Because then I can... forgot the liquid pipes. I forgot more liquid pipes. Yeah, then I can build a 3 right here. I can build two twos right there. Two twos. Uh, yeah. Adding that 520. Oh, that's too much right there. You know what? What this allows me to do. I can remove this one right here. All right. Total capacity 1580. That'll work. Because what that allows me to do is, well, I can put the engine control and the landing script right there, and that leaves me with this as extra space. Okay, got it, got it, got it, got it. That's much better. All right. Here's where things are gonna get a little bit tricky. The gas collector is actually a fairly big item. I mean, look at this. It's a... Oh, wow, it's like a 2. Yeah, it's a 2x2. Yeah, it's a 2x2. Look at that. That's pretty hefty right there. And I want to fit 2 batteries. So... two batteries like that. I don't think I'll need any more than that, so... Okay. But I will need a filter. And that... Oh, man, look at this thing. That takes a lot of space. Oh boy. And then I'll need space for the tank. Okay. Let's fill this out. Electronic parts. I don't have enough of a tower to reach that. Okay. I need another tower. What do I need to finish building this gas collector? Pipes? 1 kit passive vent and a wrench. I've never built one of those before, so... Okay, so I need 2 towers, a passive wrench kit, and... yeah. Well, it's a good thing I have a passive vent right there. Power umbilical. Power umbilical. 2 towers, that's good. And these will be next, as well as these. Okay. I wonder how good that cobalt node is. I want to see a high size, because what I'm going to be doing with the space ore mining is that it's going to predominantly be a it's going to predominantly be a Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and cable this up so that it can begin charging. I want to be able to see this stuff inside. Okay. So kit wrench and a passive vent. What? Okay. That just like auto built. Okay. Alright, so now here's the thing. I've done a small test with the mining and looks like I got plenty of space. And so what I'm gonna need is the atmospherics. And I think I am going to put it out like this. Hold on. What do I need to build you? Dang it. Kick pipe. Normal pipes, I guess. Ow. If I broke my suit right there, that would be hilarious. Is that it? Seems like that's it. Alright, so we have the filtered and the unfiltered. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the cables out. Uh, and just gonna have this one go straight down. Alright. Then let's get the avionics. This is going to be the gas fart collector. Look, I get to have humor as well. So let me just get the housings, the two housings, the whatchamacallit? The two housings. Yeah, the avionics and the data link. Because I'm gonna need an engine control housing, I'm gonna need a landing housing, and honestly, I'm not sure what else I need to put into this thing. But I have plenty of space up top for the housing and the... Alright, so I got plenty of space right here, so this is going to be my data link and my avionics. Those is some form of electronic parts and stuff. Alright, so this is going to be my fart collector. Fart collector. Gas collector. Okay, hold on. Avionics, gas collector. Okay, battery, gas collector. Okay, so this is going to be my... Let's copy this. This is liquid anal gas collector, and this is oxidizer. And then this is going to be liquid anal volatiles. It's going to change to methane, but whatever. Liquid pump volatiles, tills. Fallout tiles. Thank you very much, game. And then oxidizer. And then this is going to be purge valve gas collector. Pressurant gas collector. I forgot to put. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Gas collector. I need gas collector in here. Alright. So, as far as things are concerned, this is almost done. The only thing I need to do now is get these two housings in there. I don't know that I want them here, to be honest. They're better off right here. Just because you can set them easier when they're off to the side. Whatever. I just have to put them off to the side right there. It's going to be kind of a pain to set the bottom screw, but whatever. And so as far as things are concerned, this is about it. So this is going to be the housing gas collector landing, housing gas collector engine. And, you know, I can just copy the script from this one. Assuming that I can get to it, because it's in a really weird place. Oh lord, look at what in the world. I put it in back here. What it Yes, Shadow Drake is indeed insane putting this. Okay. Import. Okay, I got it. So I need 2 ICs, and I need to check on the gas. 2 ICs. Always need IC10s. I'm not getting as much power. I'm spending 16 kilowatts now. Generating 16.3. I'm spending a lot more power somewhere. Okay, good. We have an IC10 right here. That'll work. Y'all still have food? Oh, nope, they don't. They're out of food. It's a good thing I have food right here. There you go. Eat up. Alright, so while I'm here, let's talk about my concerns. Oh, that's a terrible size. Base yield of 4? No. Let's go to the next one. That's a decent richness, right? Yeah, it brings it up to 43, but it's gonna go down quickly. It's got a high density. Okay, whatever. Okay. Since I'm after volatiles, here's the thing. You see that I have a size of 8.77 here, which means I'm going to multiply this by 5. This is going to be a very sizable amount of stuff, not to mention that I'm going to have pollutants that are going to be condensing, and the richness. So it's going to be 29 times this times my 1.25%. So it's going to be, what, 29 times 1.25. So it's 36.25. And it's 26 moles of gas times 26 moles of gas. So I'm basically harvesting 942 moles of gas total that's going to get stuck into the input pipe. and then the whole PV equals nRT, you know, this is gonna be hefty. That's surveying, right? Yeah, that should be surveying. So the issue that I have with that is I've done a slight test for the gas collector rocket, and if this overpressurizes the gas collector, then it's going to fault it out, and then I'll never be able to get it working again. And it's stupidly easy for that to happen. Oh, I have not gotten the fart collector into the tree. So I need scans. I need chills. You're going to be the fart collector. All right. The fart collector is now linked up. Uh, excuse me. Fart collector should be linked up. Fart collector should be linked up. Why is my fart collector not linked up? Um, power and data. Got my logic uplink. It should be linked up. What are you doing? Why is it not linked up? Oh, did I not connect it out there? That's probably what I did. I completely forgot to wire them. It's not gonna link up to fart collector if I don't wire it.
Oxygen critical.
I could have sworn I linked it up. I guess not. I guess I just built them. Yep. Shadow Drake did not. Shadow Drake just built it. He did not link it up. Alright. Once again. So I'm actually not generating enough power to cover this. Where am I using these 14 kilowatts? Thinking about it. Oh, I forgot that I'm using 5 kilowatts charging rockets. That's probably why I'm at a deficit. You know, it's the little things like that that'll get you. Alright, so technically that rocket is done, but I have to do a little bit more thinking about the space and the capacity. Because this is basically a, get in the burger box so you last longer. Because it is basically like a, whatchamacallit. There we go. Where's I need farts? Fart collector. All right. All right. So look at this. The fart collector. Let's get the housing engine. Oh, it's already full. Housing lander. Let's get both of those going. Okay. See right here. Let's get the filtration too. This is 200 liters. So, you know, like I said, 942 moles, and I'm at 200 liters. So if I do the whole PV equals nRT thing, let me look at I need scans. Okay, that is much better size. That is much better right there. That's better. That's the best Cobalt asteroid I'm probably going to get for a while. All right, so let's go back to this one. 942.5. And now I'm going to be multiplying this by 8.3144 and also multiplying it by 251.2 and then dividing it by 200. That means I'm already at 9.8 megapascals. So I need to have a significant amount of volume for this to process that. And that's that one. If I were to do I won't do the pollutant and nitrous because it's, I'm not going to do that. Wait. Oh, it's 430 Celsius. None of that will condense, so that will be pure gas. I could run it to one of those to check it out. But then, this is the same one here. This is a base of 5, it's 22. I might actually need to mine this one so that I can kind of see what it is like. So, not only do I have this, but I'm going to need a volume pump to make sure that the gas doesn't stay stuck because I need to be filtering. Okay, I need scans is done. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. All right, let's go ahead and scan the other cobalt. Yeah, I got plenty of time for that. So I think I'm gonna need a volume pump, and I'm gonna need to control that as part of the engine. And the thing about that is that this is like completely new to me. Like I do not know exactly how well this is going to work. So this is gonna be a volume pump. And I'm gonna need condensation valves. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need two drains. There's a turbo right there, but I don't need that. And then I'm gonna need a cowl. And of course I'm gonna need the filter, but I don't want to worry about that just yet.
Oxygen critical.
Let's put back those. And let's go see what I'm thinking about. So I'm gonna need to put a drain because that's gonna be cold enough for the pollutants to condense. Because that was like that was cold enough for condensation to happen. So this is where I'm gonna be kind of like a little bit finicky. Because here's the thing. Oh, this is in a weird place right there. And then I gotta put the filter right. Why did I do that this way? Anyway, so I need to fit this like that. I need to fit a liquid drain because it's possible that some of those pollutants are going to condense. Very possible. So I need the liquid drain in there. And then I need some volume. And this is kind of why I had that extra space right there, so that I could have some volume. So right there. Can I fit it anymore right there? And like this. Okay. Oh. So this is unfiltered, so this is the filtered right there. I guess it's going to just be this and a cowl like that with a drain. And then it's going to be this with the volume pump like that. This is kind of looking really stupid. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking really stupid because now I gotta fit space for this. So, Okay, so there's space for that. All right, so now I have 820 liters here plus the 200. So this is going to be sucking out most of the gas collected by the gas collector. And I'm going to put a catalytic filter here. And now I have a liquid volume pump here. And I got to somehow fit space for storing my volatiles. I think I can kind of do it because I can use like this bottom side right here. And then, you know what? Let's use these black pipes right there. Again, I'm extremely new at the gas collecting, so I don't know if this is actually good or bad. And to prevent this from linking up with each other, I'm just going to do this. Like that. Okay, so that'll protect that. How much do I expect to get, though? That's 530 liters. That's not a lot. Oh, you know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need a pipe analyzer for this too. So now, all right, there was an analyzer over here. This is the most I'm actually using my jetpack. Isn't that amazing, guys? Oh, I have some insulated pipes right here. Perfect. Okay. All right, so you are my anal gas collector collected. I don't know. I'm not good at coming up with names. And I need to be wrapping up. But okay, but you get the point. So that's 780 liters capacity. I think I want more than that. Let's see what this has so that I can engine pipe volume volatiles pump. So heavy, and then it's liquid anal engine. I need the volatiles. This is where things are. See, this is kind of where the annoyance is. Where, ugh. Okay, got it. Liquid pump volatiles, and then it's liquid pump oxidizer. Right? Right, laptop? Yeah. Volatiles, oxidizer, and then the purge valve. Purge valve gas collector. Got it. Uh, got it. Okay. Yeah, I burned through most of that gas. Wow. Okay. The only other things I need to do is probably add a little bit more pipe volume. Yeah, let's just add a little bit more pipe volume. Just a little bit more, because I mean that just the bottom part. I mean, if I'm going out to collect gas, I might as well collect some gas. Alright, so now I just need, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 utilities? That's another 500 liters. That'll work. I made plenty of those. And I need another IC-10 so that I can do the landing. It's 11.7 and I am generating 48, so that's good. IC-10. Are you serious? Oh. There's 5 right there. Perfect. But I think that kind of squares it away. Um... Alright. So with that, that's 1,290 liters of capacity that I can bring back. And then all I gotta do is fill this up. And I got this already squared away. All of those are on. It's ready to be filled up. And, well, this needs, 5,800, whatever. And honestly, this is going to be the gas collector volume pump. Now, I really do gas collector, rocket gas filtration. I think this is actually everything. This might be everything, guys. Like, this might actually get this all squared away for the gas collector. Uh, the only other thing I need to do is probably for the engine pipe. I might just need to load reference IDs to check, you know, how filled it is. You know, oh, I should probably get the I should probably get the catalytic filter to put on there. You know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill it up with volatile stuff. That's something that you don't need to watch. You've seen me do that plenty of times. I'll just fill it up one time, get the landing housing squared away. I might do some offline test fire to make sure that it behaves like it should. You know, get it prepared for that. No, 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 no. But as far as things go, this is done. Yeah, look at this. The fart collector is officially have plenty of farts or something. Ah, I don't know about. Okay. Oh man, I thought I actually like somehow told it to take off after welding. I knew it was gonna happen at some point, but man, I was not expecting it to do that. All right, so it left off to go get some stuff. Oh, that's going at a good time. I can't believe this. We started at 150, didn't we? When this video started, it was at 150, and now I'm already processed almost the entire thing. That's insane. It just shows why I need to get the a gas collector going. Not the gas collector, the space ore miner going. Anyway, so all I gotta do now is just get some turbo liquid pumps, fill the engine to capacity, And yeah, after that, I'm just gonna do that. Maybe do a maiden test flight to see just how well it'll work. Oh, I forgot to get the chip for the landing. Whoops. So it's not ready yet because I forgot about the landing housing. Derp. Wow, it's already landing? Just shows you how fast that is. Okay, so I'm still fully charging the thing. So, okay. Let's see what that other node came out to be, because this is a good wrap-up point. I think... Yeah, look at that. It's collecting my specials now. Alright, let's see what we got here. I need scans. Okay, that's another terrible size one. That whatever. Let's nickel. And you still got plenty of fuel. Yeah, I should be able to scan 3 more. Okay. So fart collector is 1680. Oh, right, because Vulcan. The cow. No, the cow. So what I need to do is probably by the code and the logic, just make it so that the filtration will be active when it senses stuff on the input, and turn on the volume pump at the same time so that it can filter out really quickly. Because the worst thing that I can let it do is that the input gets so backed up with gases that it's actually going to slow down and it's not going to process fast, fast enough that it's going to uh that it's going to get stuck. And look, at 361 days, so I think I should be able to get it. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is a good wrap up point. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm going to fill it up with liquids. I'm going to make sure that the heavy pressure fed engine works like it should. Probably going to do a test fire on that. Do a quick test fire. And probably when we next return, I'm going to be trying to probably finalize the coding for that as we wait for it to do that, so that we can get our first batch of whatchamacallit, Janus farts. Alright guys, thank you for your time. This is Shadow Drake. Hope to see you when we return, and thank you, and have a good day. Goodbye.